Yo-Yo Trades by Easel here. So I didn't get a chance to do my Monday video, so today we're going to do Monday and Tuesday. Spoiler alert, a little disappointed going into the start of this week. On Monday, we had our first fair value gap on the 5-minute orb. I decided to wait for an engulfing candle, and we didn't get it. Um, for some odd reason, I felt that this fair value gap was significant enough, and we were kind of getting some rejection here. So I decided to enter here, um, which is about right there. I took it off the engulfing candle, had my stop below this engulfing candle, and we immediately were wrong. Market just kind of told us we were wrong, and we went on with our merry day to the next trade. So I waited on the reversal. We did get our 1 minute fair value gap to the downside. Did take that. We were into profit, and price came back and stopped us out. So between both of these trades here, we were at a loss of $140. Normally I don't take more than 2 trades a day, but I still had about $100 left on my daily loss limit. So I decided that we would wait for the 5 minute to set up, and which it did. We purple line's the 15-minute orb. This is the 5-minute fair value gap. We got it. Decided to take my entry. Immediately got slapped in the face again and locked the account at a loss of $200 on the day for Monday. Not really too disappointed about this day minus this first trade. Both of these were valid setups. This one was just me being myself and being I don't want to use the word retarded, but there we are. So going into today, we were on a pretty good trade in the morning. Between Friday and Monday of having a loss of $200, I decided that I would go in a little over half size. I had our stop above the fair value gap. This is our reversal fair value gap, and we took it down to this 4-hour fair value gap, which held that support this morning. I left a runner, but I ended up closing it down here. Just wasn't thrilled with what was going on here. Normally, I took 2 trades, I locked the account, and I did not today. And this is why I normally lock the account, because it got bad after this loss. So we get a 5-minute fair value gap reversal here. It was it was no, it was this one right here. Sorry. So price came back into the opening range, had our fair value gap, bullish candles. I thought, okay, we're heading up. I took my entry. And, of course, we were wrong, and price came back down here and stopped us out. And this was only one contract, so this was a $90 loss. I made $290 on my first trade. I figured if we were going to go up and take initial balance in this buy side up here, the $90 was worth it. It was a valid setup. Everything was good to go as far as taking the trade. Taking that L down here, I'll be honest with you, I was a little pissed off, a little bit. Felt that I was right, and we ended up taking a terrible entry up here. Price just absolutely started rocketing after all these shorts, after I started taking these highs here, and it got up here, and I felt, okay, well, we're up here, we're definitely gonna go and take initial balance. And then I still wanted to reach up in this fair value gap. So I felt that, we had some room to go if this was going to be the reversal. We're in with 5 contracts here. This right here is the L on the day. Enter with 5 contracts. My stop would have basically taken out all my profit and some. And I had that feeling in my gut that what the hell are you doing? Like what? Just full of disappointment, full of just knowing better, knowing that trades like this is how I have gone into full tilt in the past, and this is how you blow accounts, and this is how you become an unprofitable trader by taking absolute garbage entries, all because I wanted my $90 back from this loss right here. Well oversized, had no business being in this trade. I ended up getting my $90 back, and I ended up closing out the trade. Um, but man, am I disappointed in this trade. I'm I can't stand when I do dumb things like this because I know better, and the $90 loss from this trade wasn't gonna make or break anything. I'm down 400 from Friday. So to me it was all about the money, and it wasn't about the process. Because I had no business being in this setup at all, or this trade. Regardless if I felt that it was going to come up here or not, was not a valid setup. It had no business being in this. So I will journal this day as a loss. It may look like a win of 304, but it's definitely going to be journaled as a loss in my book because of this trade right here. This trade right here just absolutely just made me disgusted with myself. So it's only Tuesday, so I got 3 more days of this week to hopefully turn this discipline around. I would like to get back to just two trades only. I do have that daily loss limit of 240, so if I do take a couple small losses, I'm somewhat justifiable taking the third, even though in my journaling, it really hasn't been beneficial taking the third trade. Been better off just stopping. So I would like to keep it to two trades, but I am happy that I have not hit daily loss on these last two losing days. So let's see what tomorrow brings. I really haven't even looked at bias or anything going into it. We'll see what happens over Asia tonight in London, and then I'll take a look at it pre-market and figure out where we are. But I did want to get this Monday and Tuesday video put out for you guys. We're up on the week, but we are definitely down on discipline and trade, following the trade plan. We'll be back at it tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Take care.